that win off them. Oh, we'll try this. Look at that push up middle, by the way, from Tarek right now to get information. But you're right, Train going into it certainly makes it interesting against MIBR. It's good to see them getting some results because they haven't had that as of late. We've been critical of them at both the last two events. They were at Chicago and Blast Pro Series. As we get inside of the site, it's cold to find two. Gets underneath the window and then taken down by Xyp9x. Fallen still waiting for his chance to peek and nearly got Xyp9x without his gun in hand. Trying to get a bomb plant in early. It's Device instead, but look at Tarek. Again, he pushed all the way up middle, had all that information, and is already flanking in behind as Magisk shuts them down. It's Tarek that has to pull around back. He's the last alive. They know where he is. Bomb still not planted, however. Doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be Fab in his classic position. The connector so good here. Glaive will be going in first with the UMP, and does he nail it? Not quite, but there should be a decent trade here for Fallen, but he doesn't actually react in time. So it's going to be a 4-4 still. Does favor Astralis, but remember they don't have as much firepower as the Brazilians here.
Gets downed by Xyp9x going back through. You're right about the firepower. I like the call to go to the 1AK, given they got so many kills on those MAC-10s. Stewie getting up on top of Ticket will try and fire in to find Xyp9x from the detonation. Keep in mind, dupreeh's got a smoke and a Molotov to play on top of the bomb. More importantly, the Molotov, because the defuse is going to be a factor. AWP and M4, they've got to get away. They can't do it. They've got no kit. They know the situation.
No chance for them. They're absolutely done for. Device and Majors just showing enough presence here for them to creep around the corner. It's actually quite nice positioning from MIBR. This might not be completely over, but it looks like coldzera will be traded out. What a round that is from Astralis. This couldn't be a better start for them.
You're right, MIBR yes. Fall shy. Just keep that in mind because it starts one early now.
Indeed, that's absolutely true. That's more like it. Fallen gets the AWP. Nice little flick down, not a difficult...
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a bit of time now to practice a bit more of a good headshot. See Stewie with no helmet taking a lot of damage there, followed up with the grenade. That's going to be Majors pulling things back and towards that CT spawn area. So he's trying to push and get some information. That's much better from Falling. You see, that's what we need the AWP to be, in his hands, hitting the shots, and now they've got the advantage once again as Fur confirms the round, I would say, in a 4-2.
And, well, this is the big thing now, is how many players can they keep alive? Mentioning again that the lost round bonus was in effect at this point in time, so they will be strapped for cash and a chance for Astralis to break, considering they've built up a bank. Flank, dupreeh, not long for this world, I don't think, but Fur gets caught off. dupreeh actually reads it. This gives them a chance. We're back down to a 2-on-2, but Cold's got dupreeh pinched. Bomb goes down toward A main, and that puts pressure on Xyp9x. 24 seconds, doesn't give him a lot of time. He's lost track of where Cold is as well. Nearly checks it, does spot it. Thought he might get away with it, but Cold swings out and takes him down.
5 players heading towards B here, more of a contact play. They bait out of smoke. Glaive, though, great shot. Massive spray control as he takes down Tarek, but a frag in return from coldzera, and he's got pressure applied to him now, Matt. He's stuck by the van, gets in the corner, but surely taken down. Majors will deal with him, and Stewie needs multiple frags at the first. Needs a second to stand a chance in the round. He's doing a great job staying alive here.
Good swing from Stewie. Gets from bench around the back side of the quad and gets Xyp9x on entry. Headshot on both of the latter two kills with the M4, dropping the bomb inside of the site. Forget that reset potential. Device now has to go hunting. No kills so far on the AWP. Tries yet again, and as we saw it to his left, the X-ray reveals there was also a flank in play, but Stewie's going to shut it down before.
And he actually has got a couple of kills on his play right now. Xyp9x is absolutely done for. As the trade will come through, surely Xyp9x is there in position, takes him down by Tarek. He actually does a great job in towards that B area once again. We'll see whether he can stay alive now, as Xyp9x will flash over. 4 versus 3. This has been great for MIBR. Looked like they were done for in the opening few rounds, but this is falling back in their favor. Tarek once again through the smoker. B gets 2. It's coming in after this. It's going to be $2,400 per player. So he gets a plant. They can potentially buy, but it looks like they're going to be eco, as he's absolutely done for now. Stuck in the corner, and there it is. 3 in a row. There's 2 players now in towards connector from MIBR, looking for that bit of information, denying the Molotov towards middle, but there's no mid presence here. Suggests that Astralis have to operate very quickly. coldzera is looking absolutely brilliant today. That's 3 for him. It's the 3-on-2 overall. We're full on the AWP here, looking to get stuck in. Good grenade to set his teammate Tarek up. Does he want to push any further? Doesn't look like it. The smokes is disallowing them anymore.
I mean, we had a breakdown of it in one of their videos that was on their YouTube. May have been shot. I dropped the bomb. Where they explained how they did this and how they baited out shots. They're so methodical about getting back inside of the site. Device now left alone. He knows the round is over. He wants to save the AK-47 because they've got enough to buy around it. It's now...
Glaive is going to walk through this map. Looks things. He's going to get flashed in. Or just cleanly go for the push. He goes for the latter, and it's not going to work out too well at all. coldzera and Fur working in tandem towards short, and Tarek surely gets one here. Looks like he's going to get Device, no problem, but a nice shot from him. Well, at least bring this round back in contention. They've got 3 flashbangs, 1 Molotov, and Fallen gets another kill. Astralis are actually struggling here. Stewie's in a perfect position, doesn't get the kill, but it didn't come through. Mage's on 5 HP. He's just getting out of there at this point, trying to stay alive.
Yeah, he's trying to get back closer to Xyp9x, who has great positioning, however. So that shot on Cold, they can now work this together. There's a chance it works out still. Flash comes in from CT. That reveals one. The bomb down as well. He secured the kill. He's given them a slight chance. They know he was towards CT, so Magiska's actually hunting A main, thinking that's more likely, and Xyp9x doesn't consider the fact that Palace is a possibility. As such, 5 HP. Similar situation to Device last round. Take a fight.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same scenario Device found himself in before. Bomb down again, maximum loss bonus.
No, indeed. Smoke down, though. Cold. Easy. That smoke dissolves perfectly.
Yeah, I think they normally can time that a bit well if I have like 3 more seconds on it.
Fallen's off, that's a problem because, Magisk, I thought was going to be left in the open. They find Stewie. Fallen now knows the whole site becomes a problem and can't overcommit to the peak. On to Jungle. Glaive was waiting so long for that position, and Fur, thinking that no one had gone by the vents, meant no one was there. Remember, he went there as soon as they left, so they didn't have that information. Xyp9x isn't confident, though, planting the bomb, and that could be a problem. With 15 seconds, Cold's got vision. He swings, finds the first, and they still can't get the plant off. 11 seconds, and they've got to try and do so now. Already, they've got Tarik on catwalk as well. This becomes almost impossible. They've got to go aggressive. Glaive does exactly that. Smart play. It's the only way they could have covered the plant.
One in CT, one towards A-ramp. Should be impossible for Tarik, but has a good try. Xyp9x will take him down. Not the same story for MIBR, I'm afraid. They've got plenty of cash. As Fallen opens things up again, that's going to be Glaive going down towards top and middle. Right there, on the corner, trying to cross over towards the mid boxes.
He's watching for stairs. They get gifted. Just climbing up. Great entrance from Xyp9x. Stewie goes down at the firebox. Dupree waits. It was really going to be one or the other at that point, wasn't it? They're both looking the wrong direction. Who turns first? It's Fur. Dupree goes down. Fallen finds Magiska as they cross cap in the smoke. And that means Fur's got an easy shot toward the bomb as well. And Device left in a 1 versus 4. He's already missed the chance to find Fur because he snuck up, got to the stairs, and that gives him the kill as well.
So will they fall back and go towards B? The AK's going in first. The bomb will be recovered by Dupree and is going to A. So it's not a fake, maybe just a lack of communication. And now they're missing a player, but they do get the opening pick, make it a double. Device finds some form. 2 beautiful opening picks there. Gets the AWP as well. He hits this shot. He is a god. But it's Tarik now trying to hold them off. No smoke and spawn. They just don't have it. And that could be to their detriment, Matt. They are fighting back valiantly, but it will be a 1 versus 1. The Clutch Minister stepping up, 1 minute left on the clock.
Look at the crosshair placement, too. Look at the crosshair placement. Nails it. Cold coming through. He got it. Radar, surely, at that point.
Allow his players to take the AWP role off him sometimes. Maybe he feels confident. The fact he has the MP9 can cause some damage. Good scout shot. Make it 2 of them as Tarik finds Device at the very start. Stewie gives up the kill, though. Spur does rotate him for connector. Smoke's deployed, though. He's got the MP9, remember, to hold off 4 Astralis players.
Trying to figure out when best to go. MP9 goes now. It gets 1. That's the bomb. Fair play.
That's about what he was worth.
But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that the armor absorbed so much of that. It took him so long because chances are with the flashes out, maybe he could have at least done damage to support his teammates. Bomb gets planted. Cold does have vision, but Fur's got the kill first. Dupree managed to retreat all the way onto A main. This planted behind default. They've got to get on this soon. Remember, both players are here. Line up slightly off for Dupree. That's going to give away tracers, but that time wasn't off at all. He nails it. Bomb on a 10-second defuse. Xyp9x, he can run through. M4 in hand. Cold's off the bomb, but he's got Tetris to play with, and he knows the round at this point is secure. It's Astralis 7-7.
Device just towards middle here. Molotov does not land, but Glaive certainly does. Those shots were absolutely sublime. So you can see the bomb should be planted here. So that's something for MIBR. This round's not a foregone conclusion, especially with the smoke on Stewie, to see how they can use it. Stewie going for the backstab right now, but doesn't find the insta-kill. Does make up for it in the end, but now they know exactly where he is. Goodness, they're bringing this one back.
They are. Xyp9x has the shot on Stewie. Tarik with bombs.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine. We all got there in the end. As long as, you know, it's not the journey, sometimes it's the destination. Yeah. That was not... That, for once, I wasn't trying to be sexual. No innuendo intended.
Well, it all works.
That's a kill. That's not bad. Uses the incendiary to actually, or rather the smoke on the incendiary to create a massive gap that they weren't expecting, and he absolutely destroys Tarik. Fur follows it up. Just to get Cold, however, brings us to just Fur and Fallen remaining. Just like that already. They try to go toward the A site, but just jumping up. Spider Monkey on the steps manages to find the kill. Fallen does get Dupree. back. I gave the tap a chance, but again, it's the Hogs that are doing the Lizards.
Just because you know everything about CS doesn't mean you'll necessarily be the best coach. It
Yeah.
takes time to learn how to get the most out of your players. As Device and Glaive, they're doing a great job so far. It's a 4-on-3 once again. A faster approach is done from MIBR as they get towards that mid control. The bomb's still down in T-spawn. That's happened again here, and they don't have an advantage. Good flashbang coming through. Mage has got a kill. Guaranteed on the play. Tara can do nothing but just sit back and watch the destruction.
He's a bit of a father to the team.
Always so positive.
Absolutely. Big motivator. Keeps them calm when he needs to. Dupree. Great shot onto Fallen. Cold. Oversteps the mark. Magisk was ready on that angle as well.
East side. Only 4 for the terrorists. They've got a Galil on the hands of Fallen. So Dupree will open things up. His orb has been getting better and better. He actually takes down Fallen at the start. Remember, he didn't have the orb though. Oh my goodness, that's a precise shot. And he gets the second as well. This is beautiful. Glaive doesn't look like he actually spotted further. It's still a 3-on-2. A nice little push here from Magist, and takes him off the bomb site, confirms apartments is clear, and there it is. That should be confirming the round as well. Fur, excellent in clutches, but this one might be a bit of a far cry for him. Coming up to 1 minute mark, he's got so much to do, but that's a good start. Had to nail that shot though. He cannot allow Device to have a second to reposition.
Collective unit. Glaive, though, with the smoke going away. Oh my goodness, times that to perfection. We're still watching to see if anyone's pushing up short, and Glaive is a free kill. Why not? Take that all day long, but Fallen was patient with the offer. Gets one back, and Device oversteps. Might have another round, I think, is what I'm trying to say here, Hank, because
Yeah.
Astralis seem like they're a little bit rushed.
Dupree has looked great with the orb in the last month or so, and there's still no bomb planted in Magisk. He wins out the battlefield. It's Tara to go down, but Stewie fighting back here. Not going down without a fight, it seems. 3-on-1, and Zipex in towards T-spawn. Will be coming towards that A ramp, I'd imagine, and trying to find as many kills as he can. He's got 22 to his name. Just an absolutely epic performance. He could actually win this as well. They keep challenging him. Boys, chill out. You don't have to touch him until he gets near that bomb. And Cold Zerab might find himself in a spot of bother, but overall, they will win the round.
Device has slim and free picking. Fur works back up. Let's take out Glaive. Ooh, okay, Device. Under the armpit. Fur running by, takes out Magisk. We get one missed shot from an easy, and a hard shot hit immediately after, excuse me. As Fur takes down Zipex. I'm not as good at talking as I used to be. Fallen. He does get one further. Dupree recovers it, but he's just trying to save at this point. Bomb already planted, and they're already over toward B, so even if he wants that op to get away, he'll be cut off. And MIBR finally finding rounds, 2 in a row in the second half. Great shot from Stewie. Zipex drops down inside mid, covering fire. It almost seems like a firearms game at that point in time. Brothers in Arms style. As Zipex gets Stewie. Bit of a clustered approach to it. Snapped around behind as he jumped out of the smoke. Just holding off inside. Bomb down at Sandwich. This should be it. Fallen is the last alive as Astralis looks to collect the 16th and final point on the map of Mirage. Fallen can't hit. Glaive certainly does. All 5 stay alive. Convincing round. 16-10, the final score of our first map.